Taurus, this is part two of your video. The video stopped for some reason, so I'm going to continue right where we left off. So the Nine of Cups showed up in reverse, which really speaks to you looking outside of yourself for that emotional support, that emotional affirmation, that emotional security. And really, when this card comes up in reverse, it really speaks to you needing to work on feeling okay emotionally without having somebody constantly telling you that, they care for you, they love you. You need to maybe work on improving your sense of self love and feeling that sense of self affirmation and feeling emotionally abundant on your own. And possibly that's why it's very hard to kind of work through this kind of ending here because you've become so accustomed to having possibly this person in your life, and now if there is some kind of ending that took place here, it's very, very difficult. You may feel a sense of emptiness here, a sense of feeling like you're alone. Mhm. Which of course we know that that's not the case, right? The universe is always there, always working, always kind of working kind of like for our best interest in our behalf, in the background, even though we can't see it. Actually, what you don't see coming, let's see, at the bottom of the deck, is the Hierophant. And there's your card. How funny. That card represents your sign, the sign of Taurus. The Hierophant is really like the teacher. The Hierophant can be looked at as the revealer, somebody who's guiding you toward enlightenment, right? Giving you power and the strength toward ascension, moving yourself upward, uplifting you to a place where you can be your best self, right? The Hierophant can also speak to tradition and kind of routines and structure and kind of like societal norms and things like that. But really, it's kind of like letting you know exactly what I was just saying, that fate and destiny and divine timing and karma, it's all real. And this card I feel is coming up because it's really what you don't see coming. Like you're going to receive this sense of feeling like even on your own, you're like ascending to a new level. You're growing as a person. You're kind of like receiving that sense of self-worth that maybe you haven't had so much of all along. Okay? Let's clarify this Nine of Cups here. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Taurus, please. And in the comments section, I would love for you to reach out if this resonates with you this evening. I'd love to hear from you. You have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords really speaks to you needing to take the time for yourself to heal, to kind of get out of your head, about this a little bit and kind of give yourself time to relax your mind, process this, think about how to logically figure this all out, make sense of it, um, you know, be a little objective, try to not bring your emotions into this thought process and just kind of take the time that you need to kind of rest your mind. That's what I feel. And I feel like when you do that, you're going to be able to learn from this, right? And you're going to be able to receive that inner strength that you need, or that reliance on oneself to kind of transcend all of this, that has taken place in your life as of late and even like moving forward. Okay, because I do feel like this isn't over yet. I don't feel like the situation is really over between you guys. um I feel like there's still a willingness to kind of work together, Um, but I feel like you may be hanging on to maybe thinking about things, the old ways of thinking, or you're hanging on to maybe money too tightly, or the idea of working toward building something financially. Maybe you're hanging on to that too tightly. But I feel like you don't need to be afraid about feeling emotionally, insecure right now. I feel like when there's an ending of any sort, it's normal to feel that a little bit. But please understand that, self love is the most important gift that you can give to yourself. And once you really truly believe that in your heart, that you deserve happiness and you deserve better and you deserve, you know, to be able to have the opportunity to seek out your own joy and kind of create your own way and your own path, you'll learn from this experience, and that's what this Hierophant is all about. Tell me about the Hierophant here for Taurus. And it's like so telling that that card came out as the final card here. You have the King of Swords again. Now this time it's in the reverse. Um, the King of Swords really has to do again with being able to leave your emotions out of this, because this person is not really able to make logical decisions right now, not able to kind of problem solve and use their mind, because their emotions are getting in the way of like sorting through this. But I feel like there's a lot of thinking, most obsessive thinking over the situation, and just ending here, right? um I'm not exactly sure if this is going to be a real ending. I just don't get that sense of finality here with this. Um, let's ask angels some advice here. Any messages or advice, excuse me, for my Taurus viewers? Messages or advice for Taurus? Messages or advice, please, for Taurus moving forward. Messages or advice, Taurus. Let me know when you're ready, Spirit. Oh, okay. This whole pile turned over, but I'm only going to take the first three. Um, big happy changes, helpful people, and trust. I feel like change is coming. Absolutely. And I feel like you already know that you have a support network to help. But I think the key is, and along with this Hierophant card, is really trusting. It's very hard when we're in a place of despair, or in a low cycle in our lives, to kind of trust the universe, because we're it's much more easy to say, why is this happening? Woe is me, everything's going wrong, blah, blah, blah. It's very hard to keep the faith when things are not going well, right? But it's important. It's important to do that, because if you can trust in the sense that, like I said, karma is real, divine timing is real, fate and destiny is real, I feel like you're going to come into a new understanding, or a new place within yourself, and you're going to start to see things differently. You're going to start to maybe view things differently. And I feel like there's growth to be had here, Taurus, in terms of how you see yourself and in terms of how you view the situation. Okay. So, this is what I have for you tonight. I hope that this reading has been helpful for you, in some way, and has clarified any questions in your mind about the situation. Just a quick plug, if you haven't already subscribed, you can hit that subscribe button, and that helps to promote my channel here on YouTube. So I'd appreciate that. And you can certainly give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing here, and if you enjoy my readings and the services that I provide here. This is my passion, and of course, if I can help people along the way while I'm doing it, then it's all good. That being said, I wish you happiness and blessings in your future endeavors here, and I look forward to seeing you at your next reading so we can see how this is progressing for you. Okay, Taurus? So I wish you a wonderful evening, and I'll see you soon. Take care.